Hi everyone, this is Jennifer and I'm back today with a new layout for the club design team. For this layout, I'm going to focus on Prima Marketing products from the August 2021 kits. To start, I cut a white cardstock with clear gesso to add a little ink afterwards. I will then color the resist canvas of the main kit with the Premium Dye ink pad by Catherine Puller design from August 2021 color kit. So I will use the blue and yellow inks. There are the limoncello and something borrowed. I mix blue and yellow to get green, and I dilute the inks a lot with the water because when I go to apply the inks on the resist canvas, the colors darken slightly, and once the ink is applied, we can no longer do matching back. Then I prefer that the colors be very pale at the beginning and correct as I go. So I apply the two colors, alternating them to create shades. I chose these colors because I wanted to reproduce the colors of the photos, and I also wanted to reproduce the color combo of the enamel dots Prima Marketing, which is therefore orange, blue, green. And I do the same with another stripe of resist canvas. So I intensify the colors, and when the nuances suit me, I move on to the layout. I place the two photos in the center of my page, then I add the strips of resist canvas under the photos that I cut to have several strips. I wanted to make a layout that showcased there's great strips, so I came up with the idea of incorporating them as background elements. When the strips are in place, I add some flowers that I cut from the Floral Study pattern paper from the Color Study collection by Vicky Boudin from the August 2021 main kit. I only cut out the orange flowers and a few black ones to keep the color combo. I placed them on either side of the mirrored photos for more harmony. This gives me an idea of my final layout and what I can add as well. I place also a few leaves here and there. So I choose die cuts in shades of orange and black, and I decide to add 2 die-cuts phrases at the top and at the bottom of my page, which I insert under the resist canvas stripes. I can now glue the stripes, and I start by gluing the ends of each stripe so that my layout doesn't move before removing all to glue them entirely. So I choose 2 photos in different sizes to change a bit, and because I couldn't choose between the two, so I found this solution to work pretty well. So when everything is in place, I prepare the photos and just add crumpled tracing paper underneath to add texture and to blur the edges of the photos to make them stand out. So I replace the flowers and leaves so that I can add a little ink below. I just want to add some color and create a little depth. So I add the same inks as for the resist canvas stripes. I dilute the inks a little more so that the colors are not darker than those of resist canvas. I really want something very clear. I add the inks here and there randomly, alternating colors. And I blend the outline of the areas with absorbent paper so as not to have too pronounced demarcation. When the areas suit me, I draw everything well. I sewed each reddish canvas stripes with gold thread to add a little shiny touch and to make a little reminder with the enamel dots, some of which contain small pieces of gold inside. I love this so much. So I add cardboard under the photos to glue them by creating volume. So I can glue all my decoration now. I start with the flowers that I glue with 3D foam. I love this color combo that reminds me a little of the colors of fall with this orange. Hip Kit Club kits are really great for creating color combos. All the elements fit together so well that it's very easy. I really like creating pages from a color combo because it really helps me put everything together. I add leaves by arranging them in pairs on each side of the photos, and I add 3D foam underneath for an effect of volume and shading also here. I continue and I add a die cut ticket real life that I cut into and that I insert to the left of the square photo. And obviously I need something similar to the right of the other photo. I look for it, and in the meantime I add a round die cuts here and now in the center of the two photos, hidden under the flowers. And I add the other half of the die cut ticket to the right of the other photo, but I'm missing an inscription on it. I will still look to find something to add. In the meantime, I add orange phrases stickers. These are stickers from the Color Study collection by Vicky Boutin from the August 2021 embellishments kit. I insert a sticker at the bottom and at the top of the page near the die cuts, and I stick the whole thing. I'm really happy with the turn this layout is taking. So I added lots of green and gold enamel dots all over the place in clusters of 3 that I now glue and I also added orange teeny butterflies from Prima Marketing. They are really lovely. So I inserted enamel dots in the center of the big orange flowers to bring shine here. So I found these die cuts perfect to add an inscription on the ticket. I cut the edges and I recut it to keep only the word together, and I glue it. It's just what it takes. I finished with some black ink splatter for contrast, and you know that because I love it. Just a few splashes diagonally, and that's enough. And my page is finished. Hope you enjoyed this process and maybe inspire you for a future project. I loved making this page with resist canvas, sewing, inks, and flowers. Several texture and a color combo that I really like. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I wish you a nice creative day. See you soon.